All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Tuesday, the 14th of October. Set by Paul. I'm not a fan of having Paul this early in the week, but maybe he'll take pity on us. Anyway, let's have our cryptic clue of the day. Yesterday, Twisted Tail follows Swiss Lodge. Well, Switzerland can be CH. Forget what the COC, I think is Confederation, maybe Helvetica, and then an anagram of tail after it, and that gives an alpine home or lodge, a chalet. Well done to Mike. Today, flirt in company, line up reportedly at university, and French both ways! Exclamation in honor of Paul. 8 letters. Flirt in company, line up reportedly at university, and French both ways. 8 letters, ends in E. All right, let's see. Well, immediately I see some cross references. Not a good sign. With article breaking, bear in mind it could be ours. Well, it certainly sounds like everything at the start is wordplay. With can be W. Now we have to start with 5 down, so with, but then an article can be an or the breaking. And then bear in mind, it could be, and then I think ours is the definition with a question mark. Something of something, no. Autocracy with real subversion. No idea how to read that. Oh, could it be real, the currency? Where is that the currency of? Saudi Arabia, maybe? Yeah, maybe it is some Middle Eastern autocracy that uses the real. But subversion, do we have to, maybe we have to break that up. Oh, yeah, maybe we have to break it and it's a version, an anagram of real sub. What's an anagram of real sub? That is an autocracy. Belarus, I think. I don't know what their currency is, but I think they're definitely an autocracy. All right, this one we have to. Some FO-OT ball in all caps result. Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those. Remember those puzzles? They used to be very popular where they were like cryptic clues in a way, one word over another, and usually it was some well-known phrase. So I think the fact it's in all caps is important. Some, of course, could be a hidden clue, but we don't have enough letters there, I think. Nah. Something draw. Oh, not a scoreless draw, but yeah, could that be draw? Anyway, let's try copper ring in standard tap. Copper might be CU. Ring could be the letter O, or it could be to call. Oh, we've had hoop a couple of times recently. I'm wondering if that goes inside a word for standard, which could be a flag or it could be par. And then I think the definition would be tap, which could be as in tapping a phone or a water tap or a tap like a knock. No, how about antelope raising twin goats? Oh, I think it is going to probably be some variety of antelope. I can't think of one that's 3-3. And then I think we're going to maybe reverse two words for goat, like a ram. No, that's a sheep. What's a goat? No, a cheeky thing south of London in song on the radio, and another question mark. I see a few question marks today. Oh no. Um, south of the river, you stop and something, something. What's Sultans of Swing? Uh, I'm knowing Paul. I'm wondering if it's something with cheeks and they're not the ones on your face. South of London. Does that mean we drop an H? But then song on the radio, that sounds like a homophone indicator. A song could be an air. Maybe it's hair, something hair. No. Oh, that was our long one. All right. Possible couch potato, internalizing variety of woes. 9 letters. Oh, possible couch. I wonder if could be like a 2-seater or something. I'm wondering if we then take a word for potato, which could be spud, and that has inside it an anagram of woes. Oh, in fact, we would have two. Ah, yes, so the potato is a tater. All right, glad to get that one. Of course, being Irish, I have to get the potato ones. All right, let's go back to the across. Give and take, retailer was ruined. Excuse me. Old man keeping quiet. I think it might be a 2-word phrase for give and take. Like hurly burly or the cut and thrust. There's some phrase off the back of my mind. I don't think it's given. Oh, could it be give and take retailer? Oh, swap shop. It does have pa in it, which might be old man. Oh, it also has sh, telling someone to be quiet. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Remembering Saturday morning swap shop. Never a big fan of Noel Edmonds, but it was a great program. So was is ruined, anagrammed SWA, and then old man is pop, and that keeps or surrounds SH. All right. Obstacle in hollow, filled with French earth. Oh, I'm thinking the French for earth is terre, pomme de terre. So I think it's going, an obstacle might be a deterrent and a hollow might be a dent. All right. So, another one of these 2-parters that are not contiguous. I don't like that. Or not contiguous, but one following the other. Stern say, man with strap-on locks, 5'4". Oh, could it be, what was the name of the guy, Stern, who wrote Tristram Shandy? Wasn't that a Stern? I don't think it's going to be Howard Stern. Oh, it could be the back of a boat, of course. Man with strap-on locks. Yeah, I don't know what that is. All right, old. Is that just the O? Awful wine. Not half. All right, I think it's going to be a phrase that means not half. Maybe it's old as in over the hill or something. But I think it's going to be not half. Old, and then anagram of wine? No. Maybe a word for awful. And then wine is often red. Is there some phrase meaning not half that ends in red? No. Olive briefly sheltering blackbird. Oh, well, yes, I think olive is a shade of green, and that is shortened briefly, and it goes around B for black to give a grebe. All right, I paused to sip my water and I looked up at the cheeky thing and I'm thinking it's a London derriere. So my suspicions about it being Paul and a cheeky thing were right. So I think south of, maybe it's just cheeky thing south, meaning south on your body. But it could be, I don't know. Of course, the name Londonderry is controversial. So I'm not exactly sure how we're supposed to parse it. I'm not going to wade into that one. But I think that must be the answer, surely. Okay, so then, I mean, it could be an ode, but I'm thinking it must be one. One and done. One is something. Not seeing it. All right, wait. All leaders' backs gone. Could it be just a word meaning wait? Stay? And maybe we have to think of an old prime minister. Whose back letter is removed. Don't get that. Where something latched onto about program leaves producer. Oh, I'm thinking it might be where something is latched onto. Yeah, what do you call the hitch on the back of a vehicle? Well, obviously it's not that. About can be re or on, but about program leaves producer. Don't quite see that. Cast done talking. Oh, yes, if you're done, you're through. And if somebody is talking and says that, it sounds like THREW, through as in cast, the past tense verb. All right, bun fight, that's sickening, ends it a fitting way. Again, the question mark I think here indicates some pun, maybe a fitting end to a bun fight. Yeah, something like a bullseye or a square. That's sickening. Ends it a fitting way. No. Grant, for example, cut according to dictator. Well, I'm wondering if it could be Cary Grant. Cary Grant? Cary Grant? Oh, I think that's important because I think according to dictator is another well-known homophone indicator. And so cut. Oh no, it's to Hugh, Hew, and it's a more recent grant. All right, as cream may be, grainy. That doesn't sound appetizing. As cream may be, whipped, pasteurized, oh, double. And then, yeah, I think it may be a double definition, grain. Oh, whenever you have a word ending in Y and a question mark, they could be making a pun that it's something to do with grain. It's like grain, it is grainy. Uh, like the old joke, what's brown and sticky? A stick. Percentage of liter a clear sweet liquid. Yeah, I was immediately assuming, you could probably tell by the way I read it, that it was a hidden clue, even though I don't think I've seen percentage used before, but I think it's a fair indicator. Anyway, inside liter a clear, we have treacle. All right, let's go back to the Downs. Oh, another all over the shop, broken up one. Emperor's new clothes. Third stuffed into brown case. 8-4. Oh, well, Emperor's new clothes is naked. And that's also your birthday suit. Whoops. There we go. So how's the third? We do have the letters of third. And that is stuffed into, stuffed I think is the anagram indicator of third. That goes into B for brown, I think. Oh no, bay is brown. And a case, a law case, of course, is a suit. Oh, that's clever. All right, flag in Spain, gone with TV broadcast. Flag in Spain, gone. I think it might be just because a two-word phrase. I can't think of one for flag or flag in Spain. So I'm thinking it is going to be a TV broadcast. Some variety of program. Flag again could be to tire. Could be a standard, a pennant. I'm wondering about Spain. If Spain is ES, maybe that has to be removed from a word for flag. What if it was a flag though, like Union Jack, Stars and Stripes? I don't know what other famous flag there would be that has a name. All right, vulgar, a word that's void in essay. Is it going to mean vulgar? Oh, I'm thinking about tawdry. A word. Oh, so A is a word that is void. We empty out word to get WD, and it all goes inside try. To essay something is to try it. All right, yet another. I think he's doing it on purpose. Might her inattentive husband be reportedly playing around? Oh, so here I think the reportedly is not a homophone the way it usually is. And didn't I use it today? Oh, said too much. Anyway, I think it's just a cryptic definition of what they call a golf widow. All right, let's try that. Ooh. Wait could be to bide your time, and it's Biden without his N. All right. All right, I glanced up while I was paused at this one and thought, oh, could be because of the W and the N, an anagram of awful wine not, and then it would mean not half. And I think that would be one on one, oh no, one of, oh no, why not? I was going to say one of two would be half. So we have O for old. And then, oh no, we need one into, of course. Yeah, there we go. That makes much more sense. Clever clue. All right, here is our with article breaking bear in mind. It could be ours. I still do want it to begin with W, but wade in, where, wave in, wave on. Let me pause and ponder that one. Well, I was wondering if it could be with and then A or an, but I'm thinking an, but Wayne, because the definition it could be ours. No, but I was wondering if breaking was an anagram indicator of bear in mind. And so that E and N would be part. Let's try the anagram helper. So with and an, and then am I right? Bear in mind brings us to 13. Wayne in, it would, yeah, it would, Wayne an. Ooh, something, a mini bar. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a mini bar. Oh, maybe something in mini bar. I don't. No, surely not. All right. Well, the right half is doing all right, but let's. Our bun fight that's sickening ends it a fitting way. All right, has to be something row or something raw. I'm thinking row. Oh, it could be a row. Bun fight could be some kind of. What would you call that row? That's sickening. That's sickening. Maybe that's something you would say when that's sickening. Oh, could it be an anagram of that's? Oh, I can't think of what that row is. I don't think it's going to be a row. All right, where else do I have good letters? Really, because everything is over on the right. Not a lot. Ooh, so now my some football. At least I have that G. Oh, and then it could be a something draw. Oh, is there some phrase like a gentleman's draw or a. Well, why is the dash in the middle of I mean, it looks a bit like 0-0, so it would be a draw, but let me pause and ponder that one. I said scoreless, but I think you can also call it a goalless draw. So I think it's just referring to the O-O looking like 0-0. And I think it's in caps just so the O's look more like zeros. Is that all it is? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, what does that do for us, if anything? All right, we do have an A, something T, or something plant, something blast, or something latched onto. No, and then my bun fight. Oh, Savile? No, not Savile Row, surely. Oh, although they do, fitting way. Oh, that's fiendish. A way meaning a street where they do. Oh my goodness, so bun fight. That's sickening. Yeah, I'm not sure how. Vile is in there, maybe that's sickening. And a row for a bun fight. Yeah, I really wanted to be Savile Row because that would be very clever, but I don't quite work out how it's being done. Anyway, let's try our OTV. Of course, broadcast could be an anagram indicator. So yeah, maybe it is. Let's see, 11 letters. Yeah, I think Spain gone TV. Let's try that. But flag. Not seeing anything. All right, I think I'm going to pause and work this one out on paper. I've more luck with that. And now I spent a long time at that. Um, I'm not seeing any good anagram, but I was wondering if the first word ends in ing, which then I looked at my as cream may be, and of course I was thinking it was going to be some type of grain with ish and Cornish. I know there's a clotted cream is big in Cornwall, so is there Cornish cream? I'm not aware of that, but I'm sure there must be. I hope there is. All right. The other one I looked at while I was paused was no, where's my antelope? So I went to Wikipedia, looked at the article, and I saw there was a dictic. Not sure if I've heard of that before or not. Anyway, it's kid backwards, so twin goats. All right, what does that do for us? This could still be an anagram of bear in mind, but it could be ours. No, but what's that word going to end in? I something. Oh, how about made in Britain? That could be ours. Um, Not sure how the wordplay is working. I think it might be an anagram of bear in mind it, and then that has an article A probably breaking into it. And I think that's going to be, is that enough letters? Bear in mind it. Yeah, I think that's close enough. All right. Glad to get that one. All right. Copper ring. Oh, a tap might be a stopcock. Copper. Oh, I think the copper might be PC. And then, yeah, the ring is an O, and that is inside of stock. Stock can mean standard. All right. Yeah, getting that dictic, I think, was the key. All right, Stern say, and Lawrence Stern was the writer I was trying to think of. Strap-on locks. There is the old, what was the thing you put on your steering wheel, like crook lock? Is that what you call it? But we have locks in the clue. Stern say. Is it a charade, a word for stern, or a homophone for stern, and then a thing for man? No, not getting that one. Yeah, the two Ks should be useful. All right, not many left, so I think I'm going to have another crack at flag. I am fairly confident it's Spain Gone TV, anagrammed, saving. Yeah, let me see what's left over. Oh, I actually looked at that earlier. Saving no pet or pet on. I don't know what else that could be. All right, let me pause and try again. Oh my goodness. Yeah, very cryptic definition of a flag. Well, a flag can be a flagstone, also known as a paving stone. So I was close with my saving no pet. All right. It is Howard Stern. Oh, I didn't think he was that well known in Britain, but there was the film about him, I suppose, would have maybe raised his profile a bit. And he is a shock jock. Um, so he's an example of a shock jock. Man with strap-on locks. I'm afraid to find out why that's right, but yeah, I think we're going to have to go to 15 squared. I don't, Jock can be a Scottish man, but don't get that. Oh, locks. Locks could be locks of hair, and you can have a shock of hair. I think it's going to be something to do with that. All right, just the one left. My goodness. All right, where something latched onto. Yeah, something plant about program leave. Oh, a leaves producer is the definition. I think it is a plant. So where something latched onto is going to go about a program. Oh, a program could be an app. I'm pretty sure stone is right. So what kind of plant? And then what is something latched onto? Probably ending in NT. Red plant. And let me pause and run through the alphabet. Yeah, I'm not coming up with anything. I'm wondering if a program might be an episode, EP. But then you'd have this 6-letter word ending in elant, or something latched onto. I'm going to put in a D plant, D-lant. I don't know. Let's check word. No. Let's just reveal it. Oh, a T plant. All right. So where something latched onto, is that a tent? And then what's the program? Yeah, I don't understand that one at all, but I'm just counting my blessings. There was really only one I think I got wrong today. So let's go ahead and check all. Everything else stayed in place. Was there a theme other than being ridiculously tricky? I don't think so. Anyway, let's go over to 15 squared and get a few of these explained. All right, the blog today by Manehi, a fun solve with tricky surfaces and definitions, I'll say. All right, and the acrosses. Yeah, so nothing else there. Yeah, I got that one. All right, shock jock. Jock is an athlete wearing a jock strap, man with strap, and on after shock, a shock. Oh, it was a shock of hair. All right, but yeah, a jock is an athlete wearing a jock. Yeah, I suppose so. A teat is a place for something can latch onto, and a program is a plan. Oh, I should have known with Paul. All right, a vile row, one fight that's sickening, goes after, of course, the old it being sex appeal. Ah, yes. And then Cornish is clotted cream, all right. And then derriere, if derriere is added after or south of London, then it sounds like a song. Yeah, all right. We'll allow him that. And then some indicate, yes, so some of football is the O-O, all right. And then the result is 0-0. I think that's everything now. And so, yeah, golf widow is just a cryptic definition. Oh, Ronald is thinking that maybe Paul has taken the recent criticism to heart. I don't know. I think, like any setter, some days will be more difficult than others. Happy birthday to Lockjaw. I don't know why the split entries put me off as much as they do. Yeah, I'm with Petert on that one. Okay, I don't understand that. Cocksticks and derrieres, welcome back to the poll we know and love. Oh, I think this must be, yes, an administrator removing comments. Slow but satisfying. Definitely nicer than his last showing. Yeah, I think most people agree on that. All right, well, not much more to add, but I'm glad I got that one done. I think the video time is not a true representation of how long it actually took me to solve that. Anyway, thanks as always for watching and have a great day.